Yes, 10:30 as well.
All right, viewers, grab your coffee because this courtroom docket is packed. First up, we've got Mr. Weeks stepping into the spotlight in a THC possession case. But don't blink. This case takes a sharp turn from criminal charges to courtroom strategy in under 60 seconds. You're about to see how quickly justice can move when deals are on the table.
We will go on the record in the matter 25 CM 88, State of Wisconsin versus Austin Weeks. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Weeks appears in person with counsel Joel Feliski. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. This is a possession of THC, possession of drug paraphernalia case. Mr. Weeks does have $250 posted. What is the state requesting? Or, I'm sorry, is there an offer that can be presented first?
The offer in this case would be a plea to THC as an ordinance for $250.
All right, Mr. Feliski, have you received that offer?
Let's pause for a second. This is what's called an initial appearance. Basically, the legal version of checking into the system. No deep arguments yet, just formalities, charges, and if the stars align, a chance to dodge the worst. In many low-level cases, the defense and prosecution already have a handshake deal ready to go. Efficiency is king.
Prior, or is this just the first time you've heard it?
This is the first time I've heard this offer. I did advise Mr. Weeks that in similar situations to these, I usually receive a preemptory offer. I advised him that it was his decision to make whether he wanted to take that offer or not.
Mr. Weeks, do you wish to accept the offer and have it amended to like a ticket, an ordinance violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Formal motion to amend count 1.
So made.
Granted. How does he wish to plead? No contest or guilty? Doesn't matter.
Guilty.
Court will accept your plea of guilt. I will assess $250 cash. You have that posted. You're good to go. The other count will be dismissed and read in for purposes of sentencing. All right. I think that covers everything. Fingerprints. All right, we have fingerprints. We don't need DNA with this one. We're good to go. So now.
Boom. They'll accept it. The judge amends a criminal charge down to a local ordinance. Violation. Translation. It's not a crime anymore. It's a fine. Mr. Weeks just downgraded his legal. Trouble to something slightly more annoying than a perking ticket. This is how overburdened. Court systems keep things moving. Triage justice.
PA 12 PJ. In re the paternity of DLS. Appearances are we have Trent Sutherland, father, appearing in person without counsel. We have Corporation Counsel Stephanie Thomas Schmidt. We're set today in this motion for child support sanctions. Mr. Sutherland, I thought I had a hearing where you weren't in court. Well, that was way back in 2023.
Now the courtroom takes a hard turn right into the world of child support enforcement. Enter Mr. Sutherland, who's got a job involving what sounds like a military-grade power washer on wheels. But pay attention. This isn't just about employment. It's about whether he's doing what the court told him to do. Pay up and stay in touch.
No, it was April 9th of 2025. You weren't in court. Why weren't you in court on that day?
I guess I don't even remember.
And before I go to Corporation Counsel to see what they are seeking, well, you were put under a purge agreement, and there's indication that you're not meeting your purge requirements. Are you still employed?
I just got a job Monday.
Where do you work?
Minnesota Hydrovac.
Minnesota Hydrovac?
Yep.
And what do you do?
Operating a hydrovac truck.
What does that do?
Basically it's just like a big pressure washer with a shop vac, and we just blast to the ground, do open cuts or spot utilities, under the ground, so that whoever is drilling whatever, fiber optics, gas, oil, they don't hit their locates underground.
All right. And so are you still in Minnesota? Or did you?
No, I'm
back in Grantsburg?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Ms. Thomas Schmidt. Well, first, you understand you have a right to an attorney
Yeah,
and you're representing yourself here today?
right.
Okay, so Ms. Thomas Schmidt, what is Corporation Counsel Child Support requesting?
Your Honor, by way of history, Mr. I'm sorry, Sutherland, I had, it just flew out of my head, I apologize. Mr. Sutherland had been making payments through unemployment compensation, somewhat consistently, not every month, but somewhat consistently. And then those benefits ran out. He didn't make a payment, didn't contact us until June 9th, indicating, he did indicate to us that he's back at work, reporting the Minnesota Hydrovac as his employer, though the state new hire listing listed the employer as Michael's Utility Services. So if there's any clarity as to...
Let's appreciate this moment. The judge is listening, evaluating, and looking for consistency. Southern, Thurland's story includes broken cars, missed calls, and a lost phone that quite literally got run over. Believe it or not, this type of personal chaos often collides with courtroom procedure. But here's the twist. The judge sees progress, and that makes all the difference.
Who does his payroll, that would be helpful. But given that he's employed again and he did make contact with us, I'm not asking for any additional jail time or for any of the jail time to be imposed or the stay to be lifted today. I'm asking for the jail time to remain imposed and stayed, and that the purge be extended for 1 year from today's, 1 year effective July 1st. And I would stress to Mr. Sutherland that remaining in good contact with the agency, remaining in good contact with your worker is what we need to see happen and what will keep you from having to come back to court.
Understood.
And so you understand all of that, Mr. Sutherland?
Yep, I do. And
To extend the purge?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I do have a payment today as well. Just to clarify the payroll thing, I was hired on at Michael's Utility, but then I was actually canned my second day for a no call, no show. Left my phone on the top of my car. Car behind me run it over. Next morning, my tire fell off my car going on to 35W. So that's how you can't do that in union. So, I mean, I understood. I don't, just bad situation.
Is this new job a union job?
Yes, it is.
Excellent, good. So it sounds like you're still doing a lot. You're still doing great.
Absolutely.
And what's your silver day?
I don't even have a clue. It's got to be pushing a year.
All right. So, and you're still strong?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Keeping it up even in the Grantsburg area?
Yeah, I just recently moved back. This job, I'm going to Montana on Sunday, so I'll be out there for 3 months.
Excellent.
Yep.
I am so proud of you and
Thank
where
you.
you have come and where you are here today. I'm very glad to hear that. The court is going to extend the purge for additional year beginning July 1st with the same requirements, okay? Just Mr. Sutherland, continue to stay in contact with child support if there's any change, okay?
Understood.
All right, anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, then we're adjourned. Thank you. And
Thank you.
I think you can just go to child support and make that payment. Yeah, just go.
A rare courtroom moment. Compassion. The judge says, "I'm proud of you." That's not sarcasm. Southern Thurland's turning things around, even planning to work out of state in Montana. This is what the courts want to see. Not just punishment, but transformation. And when it happens, the courtroom becomes a place of hope, not just consequence.
All right, thank you.
I'll stop there on the way out.
Who would you like next?
Austin Weeks.
Mr. Weeks?
What was the phone number?
715-431-8384. We will go on the record in the matter 16 FA 83, State of Wisconsin versus Austin Weeks. The state appears through, Corporation Counsel is in person. through Stephanie Thomas Schmidt. Mr. Weeks is in person without counsel. We're set to date in this matter for a sanctions hearing. Mr. Weeks, you are here without an attorney, and do you understand you do have the right to an attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And right now, today, for today's purposes, you are representing yourself. Is that correct?
Now, round 2 for Mr. Weeks, but now is facing a sanctions hearing, not a THC charge. These hearings are serious. The court is checking whether he has followed prior orders like job applications, payment compliance, and cooperating with workforce programs. Spoiler, the report card isn't great. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Ms. Thomas Schmidt, I know there are some things that with Mr. Weeks' case, he was ordered to do, such as the W-2 program and other things. Can you update the court on if he's been doing that?
Mr. Weeks has not turned in any work forms to, or provided any proof of any job applications to the child support agency. He's not made any payments. We have no information that he was in contact with Workforce Resource. And so the non-monetary things that was ordered of Mr. Weeks have not occurred since the last time Mr. Weeks was in court. There was a sanctions hearing that Mr. Weeks did not appear for on May 7th. He was arrested and was incarcerated from May 14th to June 2nd on other charges. But he hasn't done anything certainly since the February date that we've been made aware of.
When a warrant was issued and he was arrested, did he pay the $750 cash?
I don't see that was paid, actually.
How did you get out of custody?
Somebody else paid my bail. I don't even know.
Bail was $250, I believe, from his last case, and that just finished today. And all of it went towards court costs and fees. But there should have been an additional $750 for him to be released from this warrant.
I have no record of that payment occurring, but that sometimes takes a minute to get through the system as well. So I have no record as of June 9th that we received that $750.
I have canceling of the warrant of May 12th, but it does not state that he paid.
Here's where the legal fog rolls in. Mr. Weeks was supposed to pay $750, but there's no clear record of it. Did someone else pay it? Did it go to a different case? This is where court systems can get tangled. For the judge, missing payments and missing paperwork create one thing: doubt. And doubt means consequence.
Money. Until June 2nd. He should have been, if I'm seeing the bond from when it was quashed from law enforcement, but I'm not seeing any cash paid.
To be fair, May 14th to June 2nd is 20 days, which is what his sentence had been for.
Okay.
But I believe that was to be consecutive, not concurrent. So there would be a question as to if that 20 days would apply to this or to his other matters that he was incarcerated on.
Well, with the other matters, it was just an ordinance, turned out to be an ordinance.
Okay.
You don't just release them without getting our money. No.
All right, I think Ms. Thomas Schmidt and I should talk about that. Okay, so the bond wasn't paid. He sat 20 days. Technically, it could be for both the criminal, which is now an ordinance, and child support, or it could not be if you said it was if you want it to be consecutive, but again, his criminal matter wrapped up and it was simply an ordinance for THC.
Mhm.
What are you doing, Mr. Weeks? Do you have a job? Are you looking for a job? Are you
I've
getting your
applied
driver's
for,
license?
I've applied for 3 jobs and I'm working on getting my ID back. Cause I've lost my wallet with everything in it.
That doesn't sound responsible.
Nope.
So, where did you apply for these jobs?
Dairy Queen and Siren, the dollar store in Webster, the Family Dollar, and then trying to apply at the one also in Webster, but it's online.
So you've only applied to 2.
Yep.
Okay, not 3. When did you apply for these jobs?
2 days ago for Dairy Queen, I went in and filled out a paper application, and then the day after I filled out the one for Webster.
Get proof so you can provide that to child support.
I did not, ma'am.
And you know you are under an order to provide them proof. Little picture of your application could qualify. You just need to have the proof that you've been doing applications. Ms. Thomas Schmidt?
Your Honor, given the history of the case, I would ask that the contempt finding continue, that the purge be extended for a period of 1 year, that the incarceration be amended from 20 days jail to 50 days jail with credit for 20 days already sat. Frankly, I was tempted to ask for a portion of the incarceration to be lifted today, but given that he sat 20 days recently and then has made 2 applications since his release from custody, I'm willing to give Mr. Weeks the benefit of the doubt and extend an additional chance for Mr. Weeks to continue to do the things or begin to do the things that have been ordered of him.
All right, Mr. Weeks, do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you agree to all of those terms?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, based upon that, the court will extend the purge for another year beginning July 1st. Same purge conditions, except the court is going to amend the jail time from 20 days to 50 days.
Let's talk about legal patience. The judge extends a purge order again, but increases a potential jail time to 50 days. This is a warning shot. Change your behavior or next time you're not walking out of here. The judge even simplifies things to the basic stake. A photo of your job application. Send it in. It's not rocket science, but it is accountability.
Giving him credit for 20 days already served. Mr. Weeks, you must provide your documentation of your applications for employment to child support. And again, if that means you fill out an application, you just take your phone or somebody else's phone and you take a picture of it, then that's something that can be provided to child support, okay? So Mr. Weeks, you got to get on that. Are you still asking that I do the workforce development? That can
Yes.
assist you, that can help you, that can give you gas cards and other things if you go and work with them. So that's a positive thing. Even if you don't have a car, Mr. Weeks, you go, you work with workforce development, you can get gas cards, you can give them to your friends or your family or whomever can drive you somewhere. Okay? It's positive. So Ms. Thomas Schmidt?
Yes, I am asking for a workforce resource, at least on a monthly basis.
All right, so you have to go and visit with them. Today would be a good day. You can go, stop, see if they can fit you in, and then get all of that going. Okay, Mr. Weeks?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. We are adjourned. Who next?
If we could call Miss Owens.
Ms. Owens. We will go on the record in the matter 15 FA 90 in re the support or maintenance of NBB and RN. Appearances are we have Ms. Tanya Owens appearing in person without counsel. We have Corporation Counsel Stephanie Thomas Schmidt in person. We're set today in this matter for the hearing for sanctions. Ms. Owens, you do not have an attorney with you. You understand that you have the right to an attorney
Yes, ma'am.
and you're going to represent yourself here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So you were put on a purge
Mm-hmm.
agreement with Corporation Counsel Child Support. And I have information that you're not complying with the purge.
Okay.
Has there been something
Again,
that's changed?
my boss refused, decided to say that like she did last time, she didn't pay them, you know, and she didn't get it till day after they complained enough to her, finally she paid.
That's
but-
illegal.
I know. I know. I didn't get off work till 8 o'clock this morning. She knew I had court. She missed 2 or 3 of the payments, and I had said something to her, and she said, well, they're just going to have to get a hold of me because you quit. And I quit before because of these actions that she was doing. And she said, they're just going to have to get a hold of me and send a whole new, I guess, I don't know, something out there saying that they need child support again, because when I quit and come back, I'm considered, it's all new again, is how she explained it. But Jody said that's not true. So she straight lied to me again, too. I just can't afford to quit this job because I, of course, don't have the best criminal record anyways to get a better job.
Well,
and-
she can face criminal charges herself.
Right. So pretty much I'm at I'm kind of stuck, but I do like my job. I just don't like her.
So where do you work?
I work at Luck Country
Oh, that's
Inn.
right.
I'm the manager out there, but I have to be because I'm there all the time by myself. And I mean, yeah, so I like my job. I want to stay. I wish I had a different boss. I don't know how to make her comply any more than I do, but I can start giving payments out of my checks if I have to myself. My checks are only $397 every 2 weeks. They should be a lot more than that. Our contract that we signed originally when I first started there was a lot more than that. It was $1,200 a month. I don't nearly make that.
Okay, Ms. Thomas Schmidt.
Yes,
And I did my taxes.
yep, we were, Ms. Owens did speak to one of our workers yesterday and provided us this update, and that she did her taxes and a refund will be intercepted. We did receive a payment a few days ago from her employer. I agree, her employer is not very cooperative. We were hopeful that given that we received a payment and if within the past few days payments would start coming in. Sounds like there may still be some difficulties. If Ms. Owens can begin keeping her pay stubs and provide those to child support so that we can verify that it's at least coming out of your check.
You're going to love this. She doesn't give me pay stubs. She actually does a direct deposit, but I do have confirmation on that the deposit, but it doesn't say what she takes out, where she sends what. All I get is a direct deposit from her. And I've mentioned numerous of times.
Again, that's illegal.
Yeah, mentioned numerous times. I don't know how to take action. I'm not rich. You know, I'm just trying to cope. I'm trying to have peace every day and I'm trying to cope. I'm trying to get up and work and I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to, stay out of jail and keep my feet planted.
You as an employee have certain rights, and one is to know where your money's going and what you're being paid and how.
Right.
We're requesting to adjourn for a month to try to straighten all of this out. Ms. Owens is trying to be cooperative at this point.
So based on that, we will adjourn for another month or two, whatever you wish, and then you can just set it.
Do we want the August?
Now we meet Miss Owen. This is where law meets life. She's stuck with an uncooperative employer, no pay stubs, and a boss who's playing games with a paycheck. She's doing her best to hold it together. But it's clear this isn't just a legal battle. It's a daily survival mission. And the court, they know it. That's why they push her toward compliance, not jail. At least for now.
13th or September 10th, which do you prefer? Let's do September 10th. That'll give us a little bit more time to try to wrangle the employer.
All right, we'll schedule you for September 10th for the child support sanction block. All right, thank you, Ms. Owens.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Have a great day.
Mr. Schwartzbauer, are you on the phone?
Yes, I am.
Oh, excellent. Can we just do Mr. Schwartzbauer? So I don't
Sure.
forget? We will go on the record in the matter 13 PA 11 PJ, in re the paternity of Brianna Shute. Appearances are, we have Kevin Schwartzbauer, father, appearing by telephone with approval of a court. He lost his car keys and couldn't get to court. We have Corporation Counsel Stephanie Thomas Schmidt in person. Ms. Thomas Schmidt, can you update the court and tell me what you're requesting?
Yes, Mr. Schwartzbauer His record since January of 2025 is a full payment in January, both on current and arrears, no payment in February, a partial payment in March, not fully covering his current support, and no payment on arrears that month, nothing in April, and a full payment with extra in May. We need regular payments from Mr. Schwartzbauer.
He had a warrant issued for $500. Did he pay that?
That would be the amount that was applied in May. So I believe that's how we received that funds.
Okay.
So not a voluntary payment, a bond payment. Frankly, I'm tempted to ask, well, I'm certainly asking to continue the purge for another year. The current sentence is for 15 days of incarceration. If
I thought didn't he get a job at Gun Green? And wasn't he supposed to make a huge payment?
The case assignments recently shifted, so I don't have that information.
Mr. Schwartzbauer, are you employed?
No, I am not.
Am I remembering
currently
incorrectly? Were you at one time going to be employed or employed at Gun Green?
No, ma'am. Nope. I'm 63 years old. I'm waiting on Social Security.
All right. So then how much do you get in Social Security?
When I get it, I don't know. It hasn't been determined yet.
Oh, I can't hear you.
I'm not sure. It hasn't been determined yet. I haven't had a.
Oh, so you're in the process of trying to get it.
Correct.
You don't have it. You're just attempting to try to get it. All right. So Corporation Counsel Child Support is stating that we need regular payments because you're not making payments. And even though you're waiting for confirmation or approval to be granted Social Security disability, that's not enough. You need to start making payments. How are you going to do that?
I will make it happen. I will get a better schedule for child support, and set up some more court hearings to get my daughter back.
Okay.
And just to clarify, if in the event that Mr. Schwartzbauer does regain custody, there's still an arrearage amount that would need to be repaid. So child support won't completely end if custody returns. There will still be an obligation for a period of time.
All right, so the court will extend the purge for another year beginning on July 1st. Mr. Schwartzbauer, you must start making payments and must keep child support in the loop, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't, you can face jail.
I have a quick question. Do we know how much Virginia Hillman, the current guardian, makes for being a guardian of Brianna through the state?